hope you're all well. Hope everything's good in your family. And hope you're enjoying the weekend. Come on, England, it's coming home. Anyway, enough of that. I want to talk to you about a couple of things today. First of all, just tell you how things are going as well, to be fair, because I know a number of people have been phoning and sending text messages. And obviously I know that there's a number of people that don't know what's gone on. So if you remember a number of videos back, I said I'd got to go and have a pre-op that was going to take place in December of last year. I think it was 28th of December of last year. Then obviously they found I had a bit of a dodgy ticker. They actually found I had a heart, believe it or not. I was shocked. But I had a bit of a dodgy ticker, so they had to give me some medication. So I'm now on the anticoagulant club thing, where you have to wear a band on your arm and you have to wear a card. Not wear a card, you have to have a card in your wallet. It says if anything happens to you, they've got to be careful what medication they give you and stuff like that. And on the managed to get my heart and everything all stabilised and stuff like that. And that was in April of this year. So then they turned around and said, you need to get this operation. It needs to be done that way. And to be fair, it did. I was in a bit of a mess. Cut a long story short, for people I ain't quite sure. About video 2 or video 3 way back 2-3 years ago. Building the first pond at the top, which was pond 1. Digging a hole. Just at the bottom, draining. Tried to chuck all the spoil in the behind the fence. But obviously I took the fence panel out. So now I'm balancing on the gravel board to put the fence panel back into the fence, into the post. Lost my balance, fell backwards, fell on the bottom drain, cut a long story short, and pulled everything inside. So then obviously being stupid as stupid can be, didn't have my phone with me, so then I had to drag myself down to the garden, to the bottom of the garden to get to my phone, the usual stuff, which, you know, 2 things need to be really important for all of us koi keepers and, you know, landscape gardeners and stuff like that. Keep your phone on you, because if anything happens you need to be able to contact somebody. Simple as that. But anyway, so on the 4th of July they took me in to Russell's Hospital, which is the expertise when it comes to plastic surgery and stuff like that. There's different hospitals around here now, I've got different expertises. I don't want to make any mistakes by saying this one does this and this one does this, because if I get it wrong it's not very good. All I will do is my gratitude to the surgeon and numerous others at Russell Hospital, Ward B1. So thank you very much for looking after me. But I will say, your food's shit. I'm sorry, your food is shit. So I was glad that I actually got out in the end. So obviously now it's, I don't know what day it is now, but it's Sunday anyway. So obviously I'm a little bit further down the line now. I'm struggling. I don't deny that. Got pigeons out again above me. So I'm struggling. I ain't denying that. But I've got to try and keep active, keep the air in. Big shout out to Dave. He has been my new dad, looking after me. Well, when I say looking after me, you shouldn't be doing this and you shouldn't be doing that. And mate, like coming to the hospital, throwing grapes at me. When I mean throwing grapes at me, I mean throwing grapes at me. Okay? Trying to push a piece of grape. There. Not going to get involved. But Dave, I love you to bits, mate. End of. So obviously I've come out on Wednesday. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I think it's 12, I think, or something like that. So yeah, so I've come out of hospital then, and I'm in recovery now. So like I said, big shout out to Russell's Hospital in West Midlands, and big shout out to Ward B1 for what you've done from Westcroft Koi point of view. Could be better, but like everything, you know, we all want more, don't we? You know, it's one of them, it's the nature of the beast, but we've got a nice steady flow, customers coming. As you all know, I'm trying very hard, and it's going to sound weird, this is, I'm trying to stay under the radar. I want to work specifically on recommendations. I don't want to be standing on a plateau and going, look at me, I've got this, I've got this, I've got this, and I'm not saying people are doing that. I don't want to be standing on a plateau and saying, oh, I've got the fastest, I've got the best of this and I've got the best of that. I ain't. On the end of the day, I'm still simple, airy arse, black country bloke that takes pride in what I do. So I look to stay under the radar, and then work on recommendations, and people come in here and then I can spend time talking to them and discussing stuff. And I think when a customer comes here, I think the average talk back is probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Yeah, some people buy fish, some people don't. It's the nature of the beast. It's just one of those things. But the amount of people that have come back second time, third time, fourth time, that's the important bit, because those people that are coming are going to help this business start and survive and build and do what it does. Sorry, I do apologise. I think we started the season at the moment with about 600 fish, something like that. I bought 2 batches of fish, as we know. I think we're down to about 120, 150 maybe, something like that. I don't intend to buy any more fishing, not for the time being anymore. And then obviously when these fish get sold, they get sold. If they don't get sold, they get put in the koi house. And as you can see, there's a heater there. There's another heater going down the garage when I'm fit enough to do anything. I'm so excited to get that stuff like that done. We are doing the Birmingham Koi Society club event in October, so I would encourage you to look that up. Obviously I'm crap at editing and stuff like that, so if you look up Birmingham Koi Society, they'll show you where that event is. What else? Also, yeah, we're going to do a wet and dry good store there with whatever fish we've got left. We'll sell them off. Well, I'll not sell them off. We'll sell them to decent price. But then come the Sunday where everybody's dropping the prices and stuff, we'll keep the prices as then. And then basically what happens is whatever fish are left, I'll come back here. Then I'll come back into the koi house, and then they'll be fed, heated at around the 20-degree mark all over the winter, because there'll only be 2 ponds running. So I won't make the mistake I made last year of having 8, 9, 10 ponds running. There'll only be 2, and then they'll be heated, and then they'll be growed on for next year. And then obviously there'll be a percentage markup for the time that they've been here. And then I'll have an open day next year in back end of March, just on the beginning of April. I'll explain that bit in a minute. March, beginning of April, and then we'll have an open day the beginning of April, which will probably be the first Saturday in that month. The reason being, as you all know, there's a growing show that we had here with Shinoda Hide Series. So first thing on the list is the 10 kilo bag of shorey, 5 kilo bag of shorey, 3 kilo bag of aqua sauce. So that's still there. I know I keep pushing about it, I know I keep saying it, you've got to be in it to win it. It was as simple as that. And there's, you know, let's be honest, there's been a lot of growing no shows in there, so I'm making sure that mine is a pure, without a shadow of a doubt. It's a growing show, you get the prizes, you enjoy them, and then we do this following thing the following year, and then we'll have to come to something else. What else? I want to take the opportunity in thanking all of my new subscribers. I'm coming up to 800 subscribers now, so I've got like, I think there's 200 subscribers to the grand, which will be a fantastic milestone. And obviously, if you want to like and share the content that I've done, please feel free to do it. When I get to 1,000 subscribers, then obviously there's going to be a giveaway. I ain't got a clue what that giveaway is going to be at the moment. Bullshit call. Love that, don't you? I ain't got a clue what that giveaway is going to be, but it will be something reasonable anyway. So yeah, so there's that. I am looking forward to that open day as well, and I'm looking forward to the hitting the 1,000 milestone as well. And it'd be nice to be able to turn around and say, "See, told you." But yeah, what's the subject to discuss today? Subject to discuss today is warranties. More importantly, companies like eBay and stuff like that. Now, obviously, for legal reasons, I have to be careful what I'm saying. But I'll tell you the story of my journey, of what happened, and then, obviously, because I'll give you the factual stuff, and because I've had contact with the relevant people, there's no issue. But I'll tell you exactly how it is, and it'd be a bit of a thought in the background. So, Erebus heat pumps. So I'm just going to use that as an example. So as you know, I had a Erebus heat pump at the top of the garden. Bought it off eBay. Bought it through a company called Mart24 or 24 Mart, one of the two, on eBay. Okay, they sell pool heaters, blah 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 blah. You'll notice that I'm using the names. So I bought it from eBay. Paid £379, £379.99. I'll get it right in a second. £379.99. Obviously, I thought I'd save myself £20 by doing it through eBay as opposed to doing it through Amazon. You know, even though I think Amazon's really good and their customer feedback is fantastic, which is the point I'm trying to make in a minute. So, this was bought in December of last year. Still in the box, was never touched, wasn't used, because obviously I had other heat pumps I was using. Used it for about a week to do a review on it, and then put it away for a bit. And then got it back out in May. Got it back out in May. It was there for about 6 weeks, and it failed. Quite plain and simple. So, technically, it's under 12-month warranty, like anything else. Now you see the advertisements on eBay about the guarantees and the warranties and the 30-day guarantee, blah 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 blah. Yeah, and you think, fantastic, buy it off eBay, do it through a secondary, blah 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 blah. Seller pays a fee to eBay, and then we pay a fee to PayPal, and then it goes on. So I reached out to the person that we originally bought it from, which was Mart24. All the deliveries failed. We sent an email. That mail come back, bounced. So I contacted, I did genuinely try to contact the seller. We all know what the Sales of Goods Act is, and we all know what that's all about. That it is it's about being fit for purpose, and numerous other bits and pieces. So I'm not going to quote the Consumer Act to you, but if you're welcome. I would recommend that you read it, because it's the information's there if you need it. Except for not in this case, because of how complicated it is, but it doesn't matter. So I thought, okay, can't get hold of the seller, because obviously I wanted to ensure that I'd done everything in regards to the warranty and everything else, got it correct. Now, I could be wrong here. There's a very, very good chance I could be wrong. I mean, I'm a mad dog, you know what I'm like. My understanding is, if I have a television and I buy it from Curry's and it breaks down, I can take it back to Curry's under warranty. Curry's will then send it on our behalf back to the manufacturer to get an independent assessment on it, see if the parts meet the warranty expectation, and then it gets repaired. Okay. Curry's, if you're listening to this or you watch this channel, first of all, thank you very much for doing that. But I welcome if that statement I've just made is incorrect. Then obviously please reply at the bottom. But them as a agent for the manufacturer. So yes, it's a shop, but it's still an agent for the manufacturer that sells goods to that agent that then sells it to the customer. That's the bit that, from a legal term. So for me, the agent would be eBay. You'd like to think that, wouldn't you? Because I can't get hold of the manufacturer, who are, believe it or not, in somewhere in Germany, so can't even do anything with that. So obviously contacted eBay. eBay basically turned around and said, and I'll quote, "If you look at our policy, it says we have a 30-day guarantee. After that 30-day guarantee, sorry, we can't help you. Can you go back to PayPal?" Hold on a minute. I just want you to contact the person that is selling it, so you can tell them that I have a problem, for you to then help me as an eBay client, so I can contact that person, so I can get any warranty done like Curry's would do. If you look under section under the eBay Baba, it says 30-day guarantee. We advise you that you contact PayPal. Okay, thank you for your time. So does that mean that the fees that we sell as a seller, or whatever, does that mean that it doesn't mean anything? Does that mean, you know what I mean? We just carry a 30-day guarantee, blah 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 blah. Reliable, chocolate and fireguard all come together from this. So that's the point I'm trying to make about eBay. Now, look, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll stand here and I'll say, live on the next video, I was wrong, I shouldn't have said that, blah 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 blah. Right here, right now, this is the facts. This is the fact. So yesterday I contacted PayPal. Gone through all the details, gone through all the story, told them about eBay, told them what eBay turned around and said. Could you, from PayPal point of view, could you contact the merchant and please help me with trying to get some information via the merchant, or whatever you want to call them, so I can get some information so that I can try and get this warranty sorted. PayPal have a 180-day guarantee, believe it or not. So now, bearing in mind it was bought in December, bearing in mind it was still boxed up until the May, bearing in mind it was switched on for 6 weeks or whatever it was and it failed. Okay. However, the problem that I've got is December, January, February, March, April, May. That's the problem I've got. I think you can see where I'm starting to go with this, but just bear with me for a second. So, PayPal have turned around and said, look, 180 days is not a lot we can do about it. We suggest that you contact your card. So obviously, if you look at your card details, it does turn around and say that if you spend a penny on it, then you have the right to a chargeback to your account, or something can be raised against the merchant. Trouble is, it starts to get really muddy, and when we get to this stage, because who do they do the chargeback to? Do they do the chargeback to PayPal? Does it go to eBay? Or does it go to the merchant? And that's where it gets really complicated. And then bearing in mind we're now 7 months down the line, and there's less than 5 months left of a warranty that's about as reliable as a chocolate firebird, quite plain and simple. So that's the story, and I haven't been able to get any confirmation, and I've been unable to get hold of this Mark 24. And what I will turn around and say on camera now, because basically I don't care. Erebus, you're a pile of shit. Simple as that. 6 weeks since it's failed. It's about as much use as a chocolate fireguard. £379 up the Swanner. Now, I believe that if I hadn't bought it through eBay and I would have bought it through Amazon, I think Amazon would have been a little bit more helpful. I think. Yes, I know, still in the box. Yes, I know, I get that. I think Amazon would have been a bit more helpful. So, what's the point I'm coming to? So, there's a couple of concerns I've got when it comes to warranties and stuff like that. So when you buy things through eBay, I have to question is there a warranty with it? And if the warranty is it able to be activated, and will you get the support? That's the first thing. Secondly, we all use things like Black Friday and stuff like that to buy goods. So whether it be through some of the reputable retailers like your Currys and your PC Worlds and your AOs and your numerous other companies, that they're there, you can knock on the door, I've got a problem, can you deal with it? Yes, we'll do what I need to do. And that's the critical bit to this. So say for argument's sake, you buy your good lady or your good partner and an electrical device that you're going to give them for Christmas. See where I'm going? So, Christmas morning, you open it up and you go, there you go, darling. Open it up, switch it on, it don't work. What do you do? And that's the point I'm trying to make. So you could take it back to your retail and you can say, look, it was bought in the Black Friday. Okay. People would turn around and say, or not say, but obviously we're pure British people, we take everything at trust. You ain't going to open up, I don't know, I'm going to use something silly. You ain't going to open up an hairdryer, switch it on and test it to see if it's all good, and then wrap it back up, stick it back in the box, put some tape on it, seal it, and then give it your partner for Christmas. Because the first thing they're going to turn around and say is, you tight-fisted git, you've bought it second-hand. And that ain't going to get down too well, is it? So, just cover yourself, that's all I'm going to say. Just cover yourself, make sure you've done everything you possibly can when it comes to these. eBay has done everything within the realms of what they can do, so I can't criticise eBay. They have got a consumer rights, they've got their bit that says this covers us. Can't criticise PayPal because they've got their bit that does exactly what it says. I just left something in the box for 5 months because I didn't think I was going to. It was there in case of a backup. How many times? Okay, let's give you another example. So water pump, air pump. How many times have we been and bought a backup? How many times have we left that backup on the side? You know what I mean? How many times have we bought something brand new and there's been a fault with it? I'll give you an example. Customer here came here and ordered a 10,000 variable pump from Evolution Aqua. Installed it a week later. Contacted me and said control blocks aren't working. I said okay. But bearing in mind this customer was best part of 250 miles away, and so I turned around and said, okay, can you show me a video so I can see what the issue is with the controller, blah 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 blah. Evolution Aqua informed, so I had to go through a policy thing, and then obviously Evolution Aqua turned around and said they've got to send it to you because you are the dealer. Me as a dealer, I've got to send it to Evolution Aqua. Evolution Aqua do what they need to do, it then comes back to me, and then from me it goes back to the customer. Okay, so you can imagine there's a lot of administration that goes on behind the scenes on that. So it's easy just to have a controller, for argument's sake here, set the controller down, go and put the controller up, bring it back. Yes, I know it's 250 miles, that doesn't matter. So go back, go and get the controller, bring the controller back here, then send it to Evolution Aqua. And then instead of going back down to go and take a controller, I've already given them a new one. So it's just a matter of swapping the two over and then doing it that way. That was the way that I did it. Imagine trying to do that 5, 6, 7 months down the line. You know what I mean? So it's that kind of thing. So yeah, so from me, from a personal point of view, when it comes to stuff like eBay and it comes to stuff like that, stuff needs to be checked, I think, really, before you box stuff off for Christmas. or just don't bother buying stuff from eBay for something that you're going to be storing for a while. Not that I'm knocking eBay, it's just the 30-day guarantee thing for me that gets me. That gets to me. Like I said, I could be I'm wrong on that, and if I'm wrong on that, I apologise. I'm just frustrated because I spent £379 on a heater that I was bigging up because I thought it was good. Lasted 6 weeks and then went to shit. You shouldn't have to pay $379.99 for something that only lasts 6 weeks, and then have a bullshit rigmarole on trying to sort something out. Anyway, I still haven't got the warranty sorted. I've just literally set fire to £379. I just don't want nobody else to make the same mistake. Simple as that. So I just want you to keep that seed in the back of your head. And I'm not saying don't use this and don't use this. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is keep that seed in the back of your head, because then you can think, Mad Dog did this, Mad Dog did this. So will this work? Would this work for me? So that's a point I'm trying to make on that one. So yeah, so that's pretty much. I wouldn't say it's a rant, but I would turn around and say it's like keep them peeled, for want of a better word. You know. Just check things out, because you never know. The last thing you want is for it to bite you on the arse. Tell you what, I can certainly bloody waffle, can't I? I do apologise for that. I'm going to leave this video at that. All I'm going to turn around and say is, it's coming now. It's coming now. Football's coming now. Like anybody says. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy your family. Be nice to each other. One thing I am going to start saying as well is disabilities. They're not only on the outside, they're also on the inside as well. And that's some of the things that I'm starting to look at now and so be nice to each other, be good. I'll see you soon.